Hi guys, okay, the pig may rank last in the 12 animal zodiac signs, right? But in 2022, you definitely rank number one, okay? So if you have the pig in your Bazi chart, right, the piggy week, it's time to do the piggy dance because you can start getting excited. You have a great year to look forward to. So before we get any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Pauline Cheng. I am a certified coach and I use Chinese metaphysics as a life strategy tool. So I'm going to split this video into 3 parts. Number 1, a quick recap of 2021. Number 2, the stars for 2022. See my cheeky headline, how to Fatt Tatt. Well, basically, you have a lot to look forward to. Get excited, right? And number 3, okay, some suggestions depending on where the pig falls in your Bazi chart and how to Fatt Tatt. Okay, so let's go. Next slide, please. Okay, the pig in 2021 was pretty much so-so. You didn't have a mile-long list of positive stars, but at the same time, there weren't a whole lot of negative ones hanging about either. You know, to be honest, I'd rather see this than this long list because you know why? It's easy to focus when there's only 1 or 2. So, well, let's say it was a pretty average year. The key to note, however, is the sky horse. Now, this brings the opportunity to connect with people outside of your immediate physical locality or to connect with a different market segment. A lot like what we're doing now. I'm putting this up on YouTube, and I don't know where you're watching from, but thank you for the opportunity because in this way, we are connecting. So I hope that if you have the pig in your Bazi chart, that you have activated your sky horse by using today's technology to enhance your reach, because that will set the stage for all the good stuff that 2022 is looking to bring to you. So, shall we move on and see how you are going to Fatt Tatt in 2022? Right, let's go. Okay, so look at all the positive stars, you know, all the money stars are here. So if you recall, now if you recall, I spoke about the sky horse, right? But now, first, we are going to talk about thriving star. The thriving star represents wealth opportunity from friends. With this star in your sector, you must ensure that you stay in contact with friends, new and old. So that's step 1 to how to Fatt Tatt, okay? Step 1, network, okay? 2022 is the year for you to start talking to people. Why? Because wealth from friends, thriving, leads to the Grand Duke combination. Now, if you recall, maybe you watched the monkey video, right? I had described the clash or year breaker for the monkey. Now, the 2022 year of the water tiger brings a combination to the pig. This is called a Grand Duke combination. Easily explained, you become the boss's best friend. Now, especially take note if you have the fire pig. Okay, if you have the fire pig, Ding Hai, it creates a heaven and earth combination, all right? So what does it denote? It specifically denotes wealth opportunities from business partnerships. How to activate this? Well, first you need to be talking to people. You need to be visible, of course, right? And most of all, you need to learn the art of negotiating. Please, very important for the pig, right? If partnerships are the order of the day, then we must make sure that you negotiate to get the best deal possible. So, now, there is this robbery star hanging about, okay? So, as you reactivate your contacts or make new friends, some spendings will be natural. You know, of course, meeting up for dinner and drinks costs money. So that's what the robbery star means. The literal translation of this star is the possibility of losing money because of friends. You know, but hey, listen, someone who has a negative mindset will go, oh no, I connect with my friends, I work with them, and then I lose money. Don't partner with idiots lah. You know, so how do you ensure you You don't lose. Like, learn to filter the invitations. You don't need to accept every single invitation to partner. And yes, we're back to your key theme of 2022. Learn to negotiate. Okay? So now, no worries. You have blessing stars. On top of wealth stars, you have blessing stars. We have the heavenly virtue and the fortune virtue. Okay, it comes to the pig in 2022 with these two stars. The happy-go-lucky piggy becomes luckier. They're basically stars of blessings. With the heavenly virtue, obstacles in your way are more easily removed, and yeah, basically you get lucky. And the fortune virtue as well enhances the effects of the other wealth stars. Now, let me point out to this, the prosperity star. Okay, note that I didn't even bother to label it, I just put dollar signs. Okay, the prosperity, I should have put more dollar signs, right? Sorry, next time I'll do it. Okay, so the prosperity star is a blessing star. As its name denotes, it ushers in prosperity. Again, to use this star, you need to get yourself out there and, well, networking. Prosperity star will not be able to find you if you don't do anything, right? Like if I were to tell you, look, you have all this stuff, and this is what you do. Nothing's going to happen, right? So make sure that you are continuously exploring new options in 2022. So while everything is looking great so far, there's a small tenuous link to the negative stars. You see the dotted line here? Okay, where am I pointing? Yeah. Okay, so you see the dotted line here? It means that you can sidestep the negative elements. So there are only two things to keep in mind. Firstly, well, you don't get big-headed. In Cantonese, we say, you know, don't sai mang. Okay, so, and secondly, train yourself to quickly evaluate options. Okay, so now, let's go on to the negative stars, which are, again, I stress, you can sidestep. Okay, the goat blade. When things are going well for us, it's natural as human beings to become impatient for more. All right, this is the warning of the goat blade. You may find yourself feeling stubborn and intractable, like, you know, the world is filled with idiots. All right, watch out. This is the time to reset your energy level. Okay, so the pig, actually, it's not a real pig, right? The pig carries the main energy of the rainwater. So think of it as like the sea, right? It looks calm and tranquil on the outside. That's why they say that the people with the pig in their chart tends to be very chill. Okay, so it's time to reset that energy level back to the happy-go-lucky pig. Go with the flow, right? So I'm going to deal with the cold tongue, the cold tongue and the crossing sha together, okay? Both indicates problems with your relationship with others. In the case of the cold tongue, it basically indicates arguments brought about by petty gossip. And so when you see this, well, don't contribute to the petty gossip. Simple, right? And the crossing sha may be a bit more serious, could possibly, and I stress, possibly denote legal problems. So with the crossing sha hanging about, train yourself to be more precise and decisive. Okay? So now, drapes. Number 8 is drapes. Okay, where am I turning? Sorry. Number 8 is drapes. Yes, over here. Okay? Drapes is a star that could potentially cause emotional issues. We look at the negative stars in sequence, right? Okay, if you're feeling intractable and irascible with the goat blade, you end up having arguments with people, the cold tongue and crossing sha, then you feel depressed. The drapes is the star of nobody understands me. Oh my goodness, right? So that's what it means. These emotional stars are for us to manage, right? On a serious note, we are conscious of our actions and we understand that we control our emotions instead of the other way around. There is no reason why these negative stars should trip us up. Okay, so final warning. If we allow our emotions to get the best of us, not only could you lose the effects of the positive stars, there is the cascading cloud, which puts us in a fog of anger and revenge. The effects of the cascading cloud is not pleasant. It's like being lost in a fog. You lose sense of direction. If you want to know what it feels like, I think you could ask the rabbit. The rabbit had that in 2021. So it's not a pleasant feeling, which leads us to, okay, now, how to Fatt that? With so many well stars coming to the peak in 2022, surely learning to manage your emotions is but a small price to pay. So with the Grand Duke combination and the thriving star, you really must learn to negotiate. You really must be networking, all right? You need to be decisive about opportunities that come your way because, like they say, opportunity only knocks once. Or rather, let's take that one step further. We don't wait for opportunity to come knocking. We go out there and create opportunities for ourselves with others. And number two, with the heavenly virtue and fortune virtue, it's time to take on more responsibilities. Since obstacles are easily removed, then why not take on more responsibilities? This is the best time to take it on. And 2022 also with the prosperity star, a great year for you to focus on your investment strategies. So the pick could fall in your year, month, day, or hour, right? You already know that. To plot your Bazi chart, well, I've got the link below. Registration is required, yeah? So the year pillar basically governs your interaction with the world at large, your industry, your social networks, your friends, your personal branding. One word summary, social media. So if the pick falls in your year pillar, all the more reason you must be out there talking to people. You must be out there exchanging ideas, offer solutions or suggestions. The year pillar is our biggest pillar. And when opportunity comes in from the outside, your front door better be open, basically. All right? So next one, the month pillar. Now, you know by now, this governs your career, your work, bosses, colleagues, partners, right? Maybe some key clients, the ones you report to. If the pick falls in your month, then look out for opportunities to collaborate with different parties where your career is concerned. Now, while the positive stars, okay, for the career professional, while the positive stars are not exactly promotion stars, more hands means less work. More people involved means bigger impact. So start collaborating or take on that new project, lead that new project. So with other talents involved, suddenly you may find that obstacles that were previously in your way are easily removed. Things go smoother for you. And if you are a business owner, then congratulations. You must be on the lookout for partnership opportunities to cross-sell or maybe even pique the interest of investors coming in to work with you. Right, so let's move on to the day pillar. Okay, the day pillar, as you know, governs yourself, you and your spouse. So if the pick falls in your day, your spouse will find a lot of opportunities to partner with people. Or it could also mean that your spouse knows a lot of people who may be interested to work collaboratively with you. Either way, why not attend networking events together? Don't just stay home. Get out there together, meet up with friends, enjoy each other's company. Who knows where the conversation might lead you? Now, I just want to break and say that you may notice that a lot of the advice involves networking. Okay, I just want to explain why. In the olden days, you know, they network a lot. They meet up with each other a lot. They don't have social media to send messages to. They don't have WhatsApp. Okay, so when they want to talk to each other, they literally have to go to each other's house. So yes, there are a lot of networking stars, even from the olden days. It's when today, in today's world, when we are so caught up with the day-to-day stresses of living, it's us who have forgotten that you need other people in your lives. So now, if you're single and the pick falls in your day, you want to use these stars for yourself. Right? In this case, the Grand Duke combination can mean that people are attracted to work with you because of who you are. These collaborations may happen outside of your work or career. So it means that it may be a partnership that is completely separate from what you currently do for a living. It could mean opening up a new opportunity for you in the future. So, but here's the thing, again, you must filter the invitations. Not everyone will be beneficial. So how to filter? Again, understand the value of your personal expertise and time. With so many wealth stars, all right, you should be negotiating. You should be charging for your time and solutions. Okay, so the hour pillar, of course, governs your thoughts, ideas, ideals, and investments. Now, this pillar also represents your children and subordinates. If you are a business owner, your staff could have some valuable contacts that they could bring to you. Alternatively, this could be the parents of your kids' friends. In other words, the PTA, Parent Teachers Association. This could be one way of looking at it. If you are a career professional, honestly, this would be a great time to study your investment portfolio and search for new opportunities. Now, remember, guys, these are just generic suggestions, yeah? Okay, so are you excited yet for 2022? I mean, are you doing the piggy dance yet? You should be. Just make sure that you make the best of the coming year. So now, as always, these stars make up, what, 12 to 15% of the year. But I was about to offer that, we co-create strategies together. But looking at how you have already Fatt in 2022, no need for the pig, no need. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks, I hope you enjoyed the whole series. Thank you for watching once again. And don't forget to at least like and subscribe. Okay, bye.